Joining me now is a committee member, Congressman Krishnamoorthi of Illinois, an Illinois Democrat. Thank you so much. It's good to have you on. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Don.
You guys are awfully busy. So let's talk about this. Michael Cohen is going to testify before the committee that you sit on. He's already implicated the president in a crime. What do you want to ask him?
Gosh, first of all, thanks again for having me on. He's coming on February 7th before our committee to testify voluntarily. There are so many subjects that he's going to be asked about. I'll be interested in hearing him talk about the campaign finance law violations, but more importantly, the dealings between the Trump organization and the Russians in the lead up to the 2016 elections. He knows everything. He's at the nexus of the president's personal affairs, but also the Trump organization and the campaign.
Mm-hmm. The response will be, you can't trust him, he's a liar. What do you say to that? That's going to be a response, I should say, from the administration.
Well, certainly, people will be trying to evaluate his credibility on February 7th. But on the other hand, who would know better than Michael Cohen what happens when you lie to Congress? Remember, he was convicted of a felony by Mr. Mueller for lying to Congress in the past.
Mm-hmm. So our Manu Raju, Congressman, caught up with Oversight Chairman Elijah Cummings, and he asked him about how the House Intel Chair, Adam Schiff, says the Russia investigation won't be part of your hearing. Take a look at this.
We're going to make sure that we do absolutely nothing to interfere with the Mueller investigation. That is very, very important to us. But I can tell you that as far if Adam, he's right, so that's fine.
Okay, so Congressman, to be clear, are questions about Russia, things like the Trump-Moscow project, is that all off the table in the public hearing?
Not necessarily. Obviously, certain subject matter that might be classified would not be proper subject matter for an open hearing such as this. And certainly Chairman Cummings is taking pains to coordinate with Mr. Mueller to make sure we don't interfere in that investigation. But on the other hand, at the end of the day, the Oversight Committee has to learn about certain matters related to the Russia investigation, if for no other reason than to, put in place procedures and systems for the future to prevent anything like that from happening again.
So Mueller cleared Michael Cohen to testify. What does that tell you about where Mueller is in the investigation? Does it tell, if anything at all?
It would just be speculation on my part. I've read some commentary that perhaps Mr. Mueller is now at the stage where he doesn't necessarily need to work with Mr. Cohen further, but on the other hand, we know that Mr. Cohen is still potentially cooperating with Mr. Mueller and the Southern District of New York.
Yeah. Congressman, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.